There is a moment you have not thought about in years, and yet the second it surfaces, you feel it. Not as a memory, as an experience. The same tightness in your chest, the same heat behind your eyes, the same feeling arriving intact, as if no time has passed at all. Why does your brain hold certain things so completely while letting everything else blur and fade? The answer is not random, and once you understand it, you will never think about your own memory the same way again. Your brain does not record memories like a camera. It records them like an alarm system. The part of your brain responsible for emotional memory is called the amygdala. It sits deep inside your brain, and its entire job is to scan your experience for anything that might be dangerous, significant, or emotionally powerful. When it finds something, it sends an urgent signal to the hippocampus, the brain's memory center, that says, "Remember this. Remember every detail. Your survival may depend on it." Neuroscientist James McGaugh at the University of California, Irvine spent decades studying this process. He called it memory consolidation. What he found was that emotional arousal, the feeling of fear, grief, joy, or shock, triggers the release of stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones act directly on the hippocampus and strengthen the neural encoding of whatever you are experiencing in that moment. The more emotionally intense the experience, the deeper it is burned into your neural architecture. This is why you remember exactly where you were when you heard devastating news. Why you can still feel the room, the light, the temperature of a moment that broke your heart. Your brain did not just record the information, it carved it. But there is something even stranger happening underneath this process. Psychologist Elizabeth Loftus at the University of California, Irvine, discovered that the memories your brain holds most strongly are also the most vulnerable to distortion. Every time you remember something, you are not playing back a recording. You are reconstructing it, and every reconstruction slightly rewrites the original. The memory you are most certain about is often the memory that has been rebuilt the most times. You are not remembering what happened. You are remembering the last time you remembered it. And yet, the feeling stays completely accurate. Because the emotional core of the memory, the raw feeling burned in by adrenaline and cortisol, that part does not change. Your brain may misremember the details, but it never misremembers how it felt. This is your brain protecting you. The feelings are the data. The feelings are what your ancient nervous system needs to keep you safe, to keep you from walking back into the same fire twice. There is a moment you cannot forget. Now you know why. Your brain decided in the instant it happened that this moment was too important to lose. It held on to the feeling because the feeling was the lesson. And somewhere inside you, that lesson is still running, still keeping watch, still making sure you never have to learn it again.